Peace and blessings, family. It's me, Coach 67 Sports TV. Shout out to the awesome and amazing LDBC, Lions Den Broadcasting Community. Shout out to the Louisiana All-American Sports Network. And shout out to the greatest university in the world, the Southern University, home of the mighty Jaguars. In this particular video, I'm going to give y'all my Super Bowl prediction for all those individuals that have not done so already, that didn't go watch the Southern Baller Show with myself, my brother Jared Lemon Green, and his twin JB, my brothers. Go check it out. Of course, I talk about it on the show. We all kind of talked about, you know, the the MVP robbery with Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, and we also gave our Super Bowl predictions. So if you have not done so, go to my brother channel, Jared Lemon Green, Southern Baller Show, special Super Bowl edition. But on a solo tip, I'm gonna give y'all my Super Bowl prediction. Now, I'm not even gonna lie. I like Patrick Mahomes, but I'm sick of the Kansas City Chiefs. If they win the Super Bowl this year, it will be the third year in a row that they won the Super Bowl. I don't want to see them win the Super Bowl for a third year in a row. Like, it is what it is. Because, as big a Jordan fan as I was back in the gap, hey, you won your championship, all right, cool. Then he just kept winning and kept winning and kept winning. And then he retired. Then he had another three-peat. So you get sick and tired of the same team winning over and over again. So I'm not gonna lie, Patrick Mahomes is a great quarterback, but I don't want him. I don't want the Kansas City Chiefs to win a third Super Bowl in a row. My head is telling me the Kansas City Chiefs is gonna win this Super Bowl. However, my heart is telling me that the Philadelphia Eagles is gonna win. And I'm going on my heart. I'm picking the Philadelphia Eagles, and this is why. First and foremost, as a head coach that was once way back in the gap, I was an offensive lineman and a defensive lineman. I believe that winning begins up front on both sides of the ball. And I think, especially from a defensive standpoint, I give the Philadelphia Eagles defensive line the competitive advantage over the Kansas City Chiefs offensive line. The Philadelphia Eagles defensive line, Philadelphia Eagles defense just in general is some savages, you know what I'm saying? Of course, they got a couple players that played for the Saints, like Zach Bond and C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Both of those individuals played for the Saints. I think more so when it comes to Zach Bond, I think he kind of more so feeding off the players that he have around him, whereas C.J. Gardner-Johnson is like a legit dog, in my opinion. Also, when it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles offense against the Kansas City Chiefs defense, of course, Chris Jones for the Kansas City Chiefs defense, he's going to have to be a disruptive force if Kansas City wants to have success defensively. However, I think with Saquon Barkley playing the way he's been playing as of late, I think it's going to be difficult for the Kansas City Chiefs defense to slow down both Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, and Devontae Smith. I think having all of those weapons offensively, I think it's going to be problematic for the Kansas City Chiefs defense. And also, of course, when it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles defense against the Kansas City Chiefs offense, I know people talk about Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, Juju, and, DeAndre Hopkins. I'm aware that Kansas City has weapons, but to me, I think Pacheco really should be the X factor for the Kansas City Chiefs. Both him and Kareem Hunt, I think they have to get a certain amount of touches to take a little pressure off Patrick Mahomes. But more than anything, I think the Philadelphia Eagles defense is really going to get after Patrick Mahomes. Me personally, they have to get after him if they want to be successful and win this Super Bowl. A couple of individuals ask me like, "Coach, you want to know all?" I'm like, "For what?" It ain't like I'm going to get in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. No, I'm sorry. No longer Mercedes-Benz. Scratch that. Caesar Superdome, Of course, I done been to the Bayou Classic twice since they changed the name of it, but that's another story for another day. But even with that being said, I really legitimately think the Philadelphia Eagles is going to find a way to win it. Now, Travis Kelce, he's going to be the problem. Uh, you know, I think C.J. Gardner-Johnson is going to end up covering him a lot. But, it's hard to cover a tight end. That's why having an elite level tight end is such a weapon, especially when you can flex him out wide and you can put him in the middle of the field. It's problematic. It's hard to double a tight end. But if I'm the Eagles, I'll find a way, whether bracketing Travis Kelce, whatever. You got to take Travis Kelce away. You got to make DeAndre Hopkins and Juju and all the rest of those weapons for the Kansas City Chiefs offensively beat you. Patrick Mahomes, he is elite level franchise quarterback. But, if I'm the Eagles, I really try to disrupt him, really get after him. And not only that, but I would try to play more coverage to make them give the ball to Kareem Hunt and Pacheco in a running game, to try to take away their passing game. But at the end of the day, I think the Eagles defense is going to get after Patrick Mahomes. And I think offensively, I think Saquon Barkley is a man on a mission. I think Jalen Hurts, even if you do say, hey, we're going to try to shut down Saquon Barkley, even in just the running game, if you just run zone read option. If you take away Barkley, Hurts could hurt you also. And not only can Jalen Hurts hurt you in the running game, but he could hurt you in the passing game with his arm. And like I said, you got A.J. Brown, you got Devontae Smith. So I'm going with the Philadelphia Eagles. I think it's going to be a real tight back and forth type game. And I think the Eagles is going to pull it out late. I'm going to go with, let me see what the score going to be. I'm going to go with 35-45 in favor of the Eagles. High scoring, explosive game. I think the Eagles going to do enough to win the game. And I know a lot of people talking about Andy Reid. From a coaching standpoint, Andy Reid definitely has a competitive advantage. When he was the head coach of the Eagles, he brought them to 5 straight NFC Championship games. They won back-to-back Super Bowls. From a coaching standpoint, the Kansas City Chiefs definitely has their advantage. And of course, they've been known to get favorable calls to Kansas City Chiefs because they're the darling team. And of course, you always seen Taylor Swift on television. But at the end of the day, I know the Kansas City Chiefs, like my brother Brent Fox would say, they have all intangibles. But I really believe that the Philadelphia Eagles is going to find a way to win. I think they're going to be motivated by Kansas City beating them in the Super Bowl year before last. So I'm picking the Philadelphia Eagles to win the Super Bowl. But that's it for this video. If you find any value in this video, please like the video, share the video, comment in the comment section, subscribe to the channel. Also, click the notification bell so you can be alerted anytime I post any new videos. Go check out the Southern Baller Show if you have not done so, where we talk more in depth about the Super Bowl, and we talked about NFL MVP between Josh Allen and Lamar Action Jackson. Also, go check out my brother Brent Fox on his channel with his show. It's just me starring Brent Fox. And lastly, go check out my brother 7A Sports TV. He has 2 channels. His primary channel is 7A Sports TV. His backup channel is the No 304 Show. All those individuals that love the Wire the way I do, check out our Wire analysis from yesterday. Please go check that out. Hopefully, y'all enjoy the Super Bowl. Y'all be safe. All those individuals going to Super Bowl parties. Going to go out, spend time with family, go to Super Bowl parties, whatever. Y'all have a blessed and phenomenal day. Blessed and phenomenal work week. I'll catch y'all on the rebound. Peace and blessings.